It's time for a contest update and some teasers for some upcoming stuff here on JC's Riptrack. Hi there, my name is John and welcome to JC's Riptrack, a place for advice and tips on adding realism to your model trains or modeling anything for that matter. So if you're looking for ways to transform your plastic models into something that looks real, then please click on subscribe and that little bell icon and you can receive a notification every time I upload a new video. A little over 2 weeks ago, I announced the launch of the third Down and Dirty weathering contest with a video detailed with the full rules and the main prizes. So far, there has been a great response, with many of you sending me emails in your interest in entering the contest. To date, I have received 25 inquiries for the rules from all over the world, which is very encouraging and promises to showcase a lot of talent from a wide variety of places and age ranges. So far, so good. If you're interested in checking out the rules, I'll include a link a little later in the video. But first, a few reminders. As this is the third Down and Dirty weathering contest, there are 3 entry categories that you can enter and 5 main prizes up for grabs. These are rolling stock, locomotive, and structure, with prizes for the top spot in each category, a People's Choice Prize, and Best of Show. The contest sponsor, Midwest Model Railroad, is providing the main prizes of a gift card for $75 for each of the 5 main prizes. And you can check out their online shop in the link up here or in the Show More section below. And you may want to bookmark it because the voting on the People's Choice Award is where you're going to be going to vote. And if you're looking at entering and haven't gotten anything to weather yet, you may want to check out their store for their selection. In addition to the gift cards as the main prize, Midwest Model Railroad will also be supplying a shopping bag and t-shirt, and the original host, Ron's Trains and Things, will be providing a t-shirt to the winners, and Eric Hall of IMRRO.com and Contest Judge will be providing a grab bag of products from his Wild Hair Productions for Model Railroad details. I'm hoping that there will be a few more prizes up for grabs as we get closer to the contest close, but hey, things are just getting started. Now, for many of you, you might be wondering about entering and aren't quite sure. This is a chance for you to dive into the experience of weathering and seeing what you can learn. And whether you're a beginner or an expert, there are always things to improve on. As such, over the next little while, we are going to be supporting you into getting into weathering. So there are a few things that I want you to keep an eye out for. One of them is going to be a second edition of some of my original weathering videos, as they are in a serious need of an update from my original production values. Now that's coming a little bit later, but I am excited to announce that the Mudfather himself, contest judge and weatherer extraordinaire Ralph Franzetti, and myself will be hosting some Q&A live streams over the next little while where we get to answer your weathering questions. In each of these shows, we will also be hosting a segment called How Would You Weather This?, where we look at a picture either of a model or a prototype, and we talk about the process that we might use to achieve that. Our plan is to pull in a random picture, whether from railroad archives or anywhere else, but then eventually we want to have participants to suggest pictures and ask us how we would weather this. So if you ever looked at a prototype picture of a rust bucket and wondered how one might go about recreating that on your layout, Ralph and I will take up that challenge and give some suggestions on how one might go about doing it. If you're thinking of entering the contest, this might be a good place to come and check out for a little bit. Now, our first show is coming up and you'll see announcements for that, but you need to subscribe in order to get those notifications. So do you have some pieces of rolling stock that you'd like to try your hand at weathering? Do you have a weathering project that has been sitting on the back burner for some time? Do you want to explore some new techniques? Are you a hardcore weathering expert or a veteran? And no matter where you are on your weathering journey, come and give this third edition of the Down and Dirty Weathering Contest a try. So if you want to follow along and get involved in the contest, please click on subscribe and the little bell icon that appears if you wish to be notified anytime we put out a new video or updates for this contest. Also, click on the Show More in the area below, and finally, you can check out some helpful links on social media, my Patreon page, and of course, to the contest sponsor, Midwest Model Railroad. Go check them out, and all the links are either up here or down below. So thanks so much for watching. Good luck, and may you keep on track.